Alright. It's been a while since I played this game. Anyway. Hello everybody, it's Adventure Jam Games, and welcome back to Find Love or Die Trying. The last time I recorded this was like the 4 episodes that I posted, because I recorded all those together. I have not played since, so excuse me if I struggle. Anyway, let's get to it. We kicked off our morning with a delicious meal made by Violet. So tell us more about your dream, Tara. I don't really remember much, but I was in a video game and I was getting hit on by a lot of pigeons. That's funny, because we were pigeons. How am I supposed to respond to that? What if it was a sign? What? It was a dream, nothing more. I don't see how... Allie had a devilish grin on her face. Oh no. I think it is a sign, Tara. It's a sign that you should try making video games. What? The world needs more pigeon dating sims? I bet there is one. I'm pretty sure there is multiple. Now that I think about it. So why is this unlocking some memory in my brain? I'm pretty sure I've seen like some YouTubers play something like that. You're right. There's no time to waste. Tara ran off. Oh my. Oh boy. Are you certain that was a good idea to spur her on? Of course. Seriously, what's the worst that could happen? I don't know. I felt a chill run down my spine. Yeah, pretty much. There I am. Yeah, I've been looking for you. It's time to decide your second soulmate candidate. To whisper, not like you really have a choice though. So without further ado, who's the unlucky girl I'd like to spend some time with? So we got those two. I like Allie more, so I'm assuming I have to go with all 3 anyway, so she'll just be second. We'll make it happen. Let's get those cameras rolling, people. We're in for a bumpy ride. I don't like that implication. Now be a dear and give us a minute to set up the scene. Ooh, new scenery. Really pretty scenery. Slightly different art style? How I let Allie talk me into this, I'll never know. You sure this is a good idea? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Allie grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the slope of the hill. Are we just gonna run full speed? I just imagine like 2 people running down just a hillside as fast as they possibly can. I mean, it could be fun. What's the worst? I could die. Sure. Would it be too much to ask to be on a TV show that didn't end up with me dead? Don't worry, I've got you. Oh, yeah, I slipped on a rollerblade. Oh, we're rollerblading! That makes more sense. I tried to step back on reflex, but all I could do is stand up with rollerblades. Oh, we started rolling down the hill faster and faster and faster. Allie was rolling down the hill backwards at full speed. I could see panic in her eyes. There's no panic. That's calm. I couldn't figure out how to stop. We were going faster and faster. I screamed. Allie laughed and pointed at me. Gosh, your face is priceless. I love it. I was waiting for her to be like, see ya. My mind was like, she's gonna like randomly just like pick me up and carry me down the hill like I'm a child. Turned effortlessly and somehow glided next to me without having to let go of my hand. Our breakneck pace becomes slower and slower as she steered us back and forth repeatedly. Before I knew, we were gliding down the road smoothly. I'm trying to imagine the path of this road, and I can't, so the wind felt so nice. Ooh, I can't, hold on, can I, I just want to see the rollerblades, because okay, I can see the wheel. I just wanted to uncover it. I was trying to click off. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I don't remember how. You've got a funny way of teaching. The best way to teach a bird to fly is to throw it off a cliff, no? I guess it depends on the bird. Don't worry about it. You're never in you weren't never in danger. I don't believe that. Have you been rollerblading for a long time? Nope, just started 5 minutes ago. Yeah, that's pretty much what I said. What was it about never being in danger? Shush, you're fine. You're quite the daredevil, aren't you? What gave that away? She laughed as she slapped me on the back. The shaking of the screen, when I read slapped, I thought she just straight to the face, like slapped me just for the fun of it. You know, you're a pretty quick learner. You picked up rollerblading almost as fast as I did. I had a pretty great teacher. Sure, we'll say that. It's a lot of fun hanging out with you, Allie. I see. I'm stubborn and I don't want to get attached to these characters because I'm attached to Scarlet. I'm still attached to Scarlet. Okay. I feel the same way. It's great to be around someone willing to go on an adventure. Yeah, the world's gone crazy and we're gonna die, so you might as well be around people that makes life worth living. That's hitting a little close to home, man. I couldn't say it better myself. You know, I can't... you know, I bet you can't skate backwards. Why couldn't I read that? Allie reversed and started skating backwards as if to taunt me. Oh, why is that? I just think it's a bit too scary for a person who screams when they start going down a little bump. I'm AJ and I can't handle a little bump. Help me. Okay. Hey. That's her. Anyway, come on. It was a hill, not a bump. Oh my god. Why are you making my pain small? Why are you minimizing my suffering? Why are you not letting me express my feelings? I felt a fire light inside me. Ah. That's probably called heartburn. Or, just burst into flame. I don't know where I was going with that. Bring it on. Oh, are you sure? Did I stutter? No, I didn't. There comes a time in every person's life where we know we're taking a stupid bet, but you do it anyway. Yeah! With the power of misplaced confidence and adrenaline, I jumped high into the air and face planted. Oh lord, oh no. This is both a 360 rotation, but depends on the axis I want to spin about. Yeah. Should I 360 no-scoper, or I feel like backflip is gonna end worse. It could be cooler, but I don't know. I feel like both are gonna make me land on my ass. Let's go all the way. And did a backflip. Wait, am I doing a flip or is the world flipping? I'm not sure. Same thing. Then it dawned on me. Oh, see, I knew I was gonna land on my ass. We're going into the dream world. Wait. I wasn't ready for that. I thought the static was like, you know, when you hit something really hard, like when you hit your funny bone and it's just static all in your arm. That's what I thought was happening. Or like when when your leg falls asleep and you try to wake it up and it's just static, that feeling of static. I didn't expect an actual dream thing would happen, but I guess I knocked myself out. No, I won't let you kill AJ. What? You're going to wish we had. That's all you're giving me? No! You tease. What the hell? You're up, you're okay. Why am I in my room? You try not to move. You're a little banged up right now. You'll be fine in no time. Kat and I treated your injuries. Pretty well, if I do say so myself. What happened? You, well, skated backwards. You see, you asked me to skate backwards, and apparently my mind is like, yeah, we're gonna do a full flip, because that's skating backwards. We're defining skating quite liberally, huh? How'd I get here? I carried you here. See, I knew she was just gonna baby carry me somewhere. Oh, my head. Take it easy. It's only been a few hours since you KO'd yourself. Me put in Smash Brothers like KO'd effect or something. Thanks. Well, it's sort of my fault, but I made you some food to help you get your strength back up quick. You're not the cook, though. That's really nice of you. Is it gonna be bad? Don't expect something that Violet would make. Okay. Thanks for the clarification. I was like, are you a cook at all? Do you cook at all? Because I know you're the daredevil type, but I don't know if you dared any devils into my soup. All I can promise is that the food is probably healthier than my last suggestion before you knock yourself out. Well, that's a broad range of it could be very healthy, it could be okay. I'll take my chances. Took a bite of the food cautiously. Okay, I'm faking it. I'm dying. For a moment, Allie was wide-eyed with shock and horror. I knew it. The food's delicious, thanks. I just figured I'd get a little bit of payback. Yeah. You know, no one forced you to jump. She laughed and slapped me on the shoulder. I'm waiting for her to slap me in the face. Why is that my instinct? I don't know. Maybe I'm into it. Cut that out. Ran her head through my hair and scratched it. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm a dog. Cut that out too. Found myself smiling and admiring the blue of her eyes. My gosh, twinsies. God, I hate myself. Anyway, she does have pretty blue eyes. I will say that. I'm looking forward to our next adventure. I was just about to say, I'll probably do something stupid again. I'll try my best, but people can't help but do stupid things to impress a pretty girl. I'm such a flirt. I guess impressed is what we'll call it. You spend the rest of the day making fun of each other and how stupid you were being. Okay, yeah. Somehow, someway, Allie could take the ordinary and turn it into an adventure. It seems like that's your personality. I was laughing so hard I could barely feel any pain. And then I got a migraine and passed out and had another dream. If you move on to the next day, I will be upset. Hello? Where's my dream I was promised? Oh yeah, I always gotta be interrupted. You got a minute? Just gotta make sure Terra rallies. Fan some flame. Okay, why did that give me a stroke? Let me just make sure that they see me come in here, so then they can be jelly. Sorry, what? Cat looked around, smiled, then went inside my room. I followed suit. First, the good news. Thanks to my plan, we've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. People loved it when you and Terra were the main ship, but loved it even more after Allie kicked off this competition. I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. This is expected, for now at least, but that can change at a time, so keep it up. Also, I'm curious, how are you feeling about Terra and Allie? Between those two, do you have a favorite? I wonder, I'm curious, if, like, after my brain, I feel like my memories are going to get ejected again, and it's going to make me then, like, go between my two favorites, maybe? Because it keeps asking me what my favorite is. Or who my favorite is. I just said what. That didn't make sense. But I wonder if it's going to be like, now you got to choose your two favorites, Like, that's my guess right now, because it always asks. Yeah, I just more relatable. We got the streamer. I'm YouTubing right now, so we got that in common. Maybe we can collab. Say what you will, it's exciting to be around her. I had a feeling you'd say that, and you're right to say that. Thanks. We'll see where things go. Something tells me you'll get a chance to hang out with her again soon. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up. Who knows? You might just be the first one to make it out of here. You've said those words to me before. This is very familiar. I guess it's time to turn in for the night. Now, Dreamland, tell me something new. Loving the piano. Yeah, excuse me. Fear hiccup? I'm afraid of my nightmares. Okay. Sometimes the most precious moments are the most mundane. It's just the two of us spending the evening together in the games room. I'm reading a book at the same time watching her rage against an opponent in a fighting game. It's fun to watch her savor every victory or explode with profanity when she loses. Life is good. It's times like these where you wish life could always be this simple. Sometimes in those moments people wish for more excitement, for fame or fortune, for anything but the ordinary. But all I want is the ordinary with you. I love this woman so much. Dude, I vibe with that energy. That's just wild. Is that, am I censoring myself if I say something like that, but weirdly? Oh my gosh, I heard what happened yesterday. Are you okay? No worries, I'm good. Thanks, Yui. I'm so relieved. Should you not be resting after yesterday? Nah, no need. I've only got a few scrapes and bruises and a mild concussion, and I'm bleeding internally, like, on the lower part of my back. I don't know why I'm putting it on my shoulder, but I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Also, I have seizures in the middle of the night where I have, like, flashbacks and flash forwards. I don't know which one it is, but it's probably part of the concussion. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not dead either, but it's fine. I probably died before or in the future. Obviously. Believe me. Yeah. Wait, what? I mean, no worries, Scarlet. I've been rollerblading for longer than most people ever have. I don't know why I gave Allie a man voice there for a second. Technically, that's probably true, but, you should teach us how to rollerblade, Allie. Seems like it'd be fun. Everyone's gonna have concussions. And then we're gonna wake up and we'll not remember everything, and then it'll just be back to where it was, and we'll start over again. You sure, Tara? I feel like that might not be a good idea. What's the worst that could happen? I like your attitude. Come on, let's hit the road. I grabbed Tara's hand and pulled her away. Sometime later. Hey, Tara, how was skating? There's no words. Did she just fell over? Did she just fell over? I love my grammar today. I'm playing a game where I have to read and I can't even speak good, so. I think Allie broke Tara. Scarlet waved her hands frantically in front of Tara's face, as if to check if anyone was still in there. Tara, are you in there? Hey, Tara, the internet's back. I guess nobody's home. Is there a medic on the island? Luckily, Tara was fine. After that was resolved, we spent the rest of the morning playing video games as therapy for Tara. That's fair. She still doesn't remember a thing about what happened. What did you see, Tara? I guess we'll never know. Tara's been traumatized. Oh my gosh, I get to pick one of these lovely girls? Oh my god, it's time to decide a soulmate. Oh man. I'm gonna make a killing from today's bet with 4. The poor guy, he doesn't know what you've been working the show. Well, he doesn't know, can't hurt him. Anyway, after you make your choice, it'll just be between the 3 soulmates here on out. Wait a second, what does... I thought somebody would ask, so let me explain. If you don't get chosen, we'll make the rest of the show a tropical getaway for you. You'll still be able to see the other girls and live in the mansion, so it's really no big deal. Tara did a little fist bump. because she's already been chosen. So without further ado, who's your last unlucky girl? I like to spend today with Cat. Got him. Anyway, I wonder if that just like you say that like there's like a secret way of like picking that, and everyone's like, oh, audible audience gasp. All right, we'll make it happen. Give us a minute, set up the scene, go find her. I wonder if we're gonna cook something. I don't know, maybe. We're gonna garden. We're gonna plant some carrots, and then we're gonna put them in a stew and serve them to everyone, and it'll turn out that I'm actually a really good cook. And she's like, you're kind of sus, but I'm proud of you, but I hate you because you're now almost as good as me or something. I don't know. I'm just making shit up. Can we load, please? I'm stalling. Please. Set up the scene. I just had gone outside the mansion to find Violet when a white limousine drove up and stopped in front of me. Hello? One stepped out of the driver's seat and walked towards me. Sup? Reggie, good day. Please do enter. What's with the formal talk? Yeah. Please, just get in the car. You already heard what she did to my bro. Whoa, wait, what? I did not. What? He opened the passenger door and ushered me inside. Yeah, I know she's rich, but God, what happened? I shrugged and went inside. What's the worst that can happen on a death game dating show? I mean, death? Silly goose. We sat in silence as one drove me to what looked like some sort of fancy restaurant, and then I've been here before. Hey, wait a minute. Bonjour, Suter. God, I hate myself. I trust my new butler brought you here safely. Oh no. Oh no, she's enslaving brothers. Yeah, he did. What's going on, Violet? I thought I would give you a chance to have some alone time with the star of the show. Okay. I'm told this is what people do when they're courting. Have you never been on a date before? Of course I have, and I've read all the manuals on the subject. All the instruction manuals. You put the 2x3 thick piece on the top left corner of the flat 10x10 green square, because that's the grass piece, and that's the first step. I don't know why I thought of instructions in my first thing was Legos. I'll have you know that I've studied every book on the Lusty New Asian Maid series, and I know them by heart. Oh no, impressed, I'm sure. Yeah, honestly, that's impressive if you take that time to memorize them by heart. So I'm very impressed. Oh, it was nothing. Pardon my interruption. I brought your food. Please be seated, honored guests. Violet and I sat at the table at the center of the palace as one placed each dish on the tail. The tail one by one. What tail is this? What tail? Game devs, you spelled table wrong. At least I assume it's table. Maybe it is a tail and I'm just stupid. He seemed to linger over the meatballs as he brought them over. Brain blast, beginning of the game. When you got introduced to everyone. Didn't he explode the meatballs or something? God, something with meatballs. If you insist on taking so long on the meatballs, perhaps you no thank you. I don't want those meatballs. Oh God, my memory. Okay. Didn't one of his brothers explode the meatballs, or did he explode the meatballs? I don't remember. Please don't hold yourself back. Don't think I will. This food looks incredible and probably worth than my life. Worth than my life. Worth more. Debs, you're missing word. Come on, guys, please. Ah. I don't mind that it's missing a word. I just want the devs to be like, oh, thanks. Okay. I don't know if it's an easy fix in the code. I assume you just write it in one of the text box where it's like, oh, okay, this text is now being displayed. And then you just, yeah. You're right on both counts. What was I talking about? I don't remember. I'm ecstatic. You like the assortment. I planned it myself. But did you cook it yourself? You're a chef? You could say that. What do you mean? Tell me more about yourself. There's not too much to say. Amnesia is a hell of a drug. I didn't know Amnesia The Dark Descent was a drug. I thought it was a video game. You do not remember your past? Yeah, bummer, right? I'm just a guy who's, his past was not important enough for me to remember, so I'm just kind of a boring bum guy, and, yeah, you're some rich person. Then rest assured, I'll find the finest scientists in all the land to help you recover your memory when this is over. That would be great. Thanks, Violet. I don't think scientists can fix what kind of drugs they put into my mind to give me amnesia. Think nothing of it. It's the duty of those with more to give back, no? Yeah. Music change. Okay, though, have you ever thought, perchance, that this is actually a blessing in disguise? What? What do you mean? Many of us would be happier not knowing what drags us down. Uh-huh. That may be true, but still I need to know. You sound just like the reference examples from the romance manuals. Consider me impressed. You know those manuals are just regular old fiction novels, right? Ha, you're quite funny, an admirable trait to have. I like that. Yes, I've been told by many research studies that humor is a very attractive quality. Anyway, you haven't told me about yourself. Who are you and who do you work for? I'd like to know and bring me to your leader. Being the Sion of the Valentines. What is Sion? Throw a definition on the screen, please. Thank you. Does not leave me much time for fun, I'm afraid. Even on this show, I spent most of my waking hours managing the Valentine's restaurant businesses. Yeesh. But I suppose if I have a spell of time, I enjoy baking. I don't get it. Why are you embarrassed by liking baking? Everyone has a hobby. Baking is something of a servant hobby, according to my parents. Okay. I thought you were just going to say, it's a servant hobby and I hate myself for it. Thank God it's because of your parents. No, never mind. That doesn't sound right. And they found out I was enjoying that. Well, they made sure to stop me from ever doing it again with all the restaurant work. Okay. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? You know what? I do know of what, but what do you mean? Who cares what your parents think? Here on this island a million miles out, they can't stop you. How about we find some time together to bake up for lost time? Wow, that was an awful pun, me. I hate you. She laughed like a child. Why would you laugh at such a bad pun? Your sense of humor is not that great. Okay, that would be wonderful. Yeah. I'll make some time on my calendar for you. Spend the next few hours enjoying. You have time on your calendar if you can spend, I almost said miles, hours enjoying a meal. Each course is better than the last, just like each chapter of the listing relation according to Violet. Shut up! Okay. Something tells me that the same applies to every moment I'll share together with Violet. I'm so romantic, and I say the cutest things. After today's date, I went for a short walk outside the mansion. Oh, hey, what's up? Let's not waste any time. I've got to get back to editing. You know what I want to hear. I know Tara was your favorite till now, but maybe Violet has shake things up a bit. Nah, here's your number one now. Why don't you give me the other person? Oh, well, because I said Tara's my favorite. Why would it change? Tara! Tara's still my number one. I've been counting the days till I can see her again. And I know it's going to be worth the wait. Damn, that's definitely going to be in the broadcast. I couldn't write that much cheese if I tried. I love that. I got some good news for you then. My plan was a success. Having 3 soulmate candidates has worked magic for our ratings. Which, of course, means the show will go on. That's awesome, so I'm safe? Just for now. We're not out of the woods yet. We still need to make sure the next stretch of the show rates even higher. It's time for phase 2. Over the next 3 days, we'll go on the second date with all 3. Okay, just imagine how much higher our ratings will be if our viewers get to see even more of their favorites falling in love. Just imagine that sweet ad revenue rolling in. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Sounds good for you? Sounds great. Good, that's what I'd like to hear. Tomorrow morning, I'll be asking you who you want to have your first second date with. Put some thought into it. Sometimes the order of content is just as important as the content itself for ratings. Oh no. Will do, thanks, Kat. Oh no. Oh no. You mean I have to think about which order I do this with? With the blah. Okay. Night. I waved goodbye. She walked away from the mansion. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. Dream? We borrowed a boat and went for a cruise around the island. I love the way the wind feels. Why is that? It feels like freedom. Can't get enough of it. No cameras, no people, nothing to stop me from... She pulled me in close and kissed me on the lips. For a moment, time stopped, and we were the only 2 people that existed. Doing what I want. I smiled. I'm pretty sure we don't need to be all the way out here for a kiss. I guess you're right. After all, it's hotter if people are watching. Oh my god. We laughed together as we cruised along the sun until the sun went down. The world was ours. The sound of waves grew louder and louder, threatening to pull me back into reality. Will I know you before I'm taken under? What? God, my theory brain wants to think aggressively. So, there's freedom now. This is like... Because, like, before in the flashbacks, we were, like, trying to escape the island. These flashbacks seem like we're enjoying the island. And it's... Maybe this was like... Probably not. My brain was like, what if, like, this was our island the entire time, and then Damien or something put me under and took over, or something like that. I don't know. Then he set the meat at around 300 degrees for 40 minutes. Okay, got it. Tara furiously scribbled down notes. Wait a minute, couldn't I just cook it for 600 degrees for 20 minutes? That's not quite how this works, I'm afraid. But the math checks out. The math checks out. What's going on? Oh, good morning. How do you do? I'm teaching Tara the proper way to prepare a pot roast. Oh, okay. So far, I'd say it's going pretty well. Tara will be the one to prepare lunch today instead of me. Tara turned one of the dials on the stove as far as it would go to the right. Oh no. And the student has surpassed the master. On second thought, perhaps I'll prepare the an alternative course. One moment, please. Oh, ye of little faith. Oh, sorry. Oh, ye of little faith. Time for the moment of truth. Lunch is served. Tara was nervously clasping her hands tight. A bunch of exclamation marks. It's delicious! I did it, oh my gosh! Tara did a little dance celebration and gave Violet a high five. Should I become a food vlogger? I'm a cooking savant. This talent shouldn't be wasted. Psst, hey Violet. What is it? Is this what you cooked or is this what Tara cooked? Violet smiled and moved to me. Yeah, figured. I don't know what you're talking about. She sipped on her soup contently. I couldn't help but smile back at her. Damn, this was the best meal I've ever had. Granted, my memory only goes back 4 days. Mine doesn't. It goes about a week back, but we're not going to talk about it. But still, it counts for something. Okay. If order of operations actually matters, and ratings, like there is actually something in the code of this game where like if I pick a certain order, then things change, which I'm sure order does matter slightly. I feel like it won't change it too much. Because what I've been doing is just going this like whoever I did first and then whoever I did second, I'd repeat that. Good morning, congrats, you've made it to the 4th day! And you become the first person to have not 1, but not 2, but 3 soulmate candidates! Ooh. Granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, we'll edit that part out. It'll be fixed in post. You should really, really, really proud of yourself. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'll leave that for you to guess. Anyway, between your 3 lucky romantic interests, Tara, Allie, and Violet, who do you want to spend today with? For content purposes, just for this video specifically, I want to see all 3 girls today. And after we visit with her, then the next video will happen. So Tara, let's go, Tara. Alright, sounds like a plan to me. Sweet. I think she's working on something in the mansion. Lead the way. Is she making the pigeon dating sim? I swear, if she's making the, if I play a dating sim within a dating sim, that will be an interesting course. Like she's like, here, play test my game that I made. I'm just like, okay, and then I pick a pigeon. I pick a pigeon to possibly, what's more P words? Pick a pigeon to possibly prepare a preposterous pretense. Oh no, God. Ooh. I knocked on the door to the games room. Hey Jay, what's up? I thought I'd check in and see how you're doing with your game. Haha, so yeah, I thought about it. Let me show you what I'm working on then. They're handing me your game device. Not all the art's ready yet, but I'm hoping it'll be done soon. It's a farming game. Okay, I thought... Yeah, I had to ditch the pigeon dating after idea, well, finding out it's already done. See, I thought I remembered it happening. I'm pretty sure if you look on Steam, like if you go on Steam, I'm 99% sure there is a pigeon dating sim. That's a real shame for the whole world, really. But in the game, you get to live in a village out in the country, make friends, raise crops, and decimate all the invaders with your giant mecha pigeon death machine. Great! And there's, oh wow, 1 million possible weapon combinations. And that sounds dope. Wow, that sounds dope. I'd love to play it. I'm curious, how come you decided to make a farming game? Good question. They've got a special place in my heart. I used to play these morning till night every day. Interesting. You can probably tell I'm not a really go out and party kind of person. That's fair. To be honest, I don't know enough people to go to parties with anyway, but whatever. Sometimes it's more fun to do your own thing. Hey, it's a choice. Yeah, it's fun to do your own thing. Sometimes it can be more fun to stay indoors and just do what you enjoy. That's how I feel about it. Good, you better. Enough talk. Try playing it. I want to see how you feel about it. Alright, here we go. Title screen displayed with a click. Star Blue Valley. No! Star Blue Valley. Star Blue Valley. I was a mecha pilot who got tired of life in the mecha corps and decided to move out to the country to become a farmer. I was pretty good at that. Every season I'd learn to plant water and harvest new kinds of crops. Tara would give me advice for farming in every season. Her face was so close to mine, she'd watch my every move with a pensive expression. Farming and fishing felt great, but fishing was almost impossible to do at first. The mecha parts of the game felt incredible. You could even get to know the villagers and have relationships with them too. There was just one thing that was a bit weird. First, wow, what you have so far is incredible. You think so? Yeah, really, it's incredible. I never thought you could combine farming and being a mecha pilot in the same game, but you did just fine. Thanks. That's so nice of you to say. That's just one thing I think. There is just one thing that I think was really off. What's that? Any feedback would be great. I feel like the relationships with the townspeople were a little weird. The dating aspects didn't really feel right. I knew you'd notice that. It's kind of embarrassing, but I've never actually dated before, so I have no idea what it's really like. And to be honest, I never really had a friend either. If it's not too much to ask, voice suddenly reduced to a whisper. Maybe you and I could be good friends. Besties. I'd be honored to be your friend. That said, please don't trap me in a video game again. Sorry, what? Anyways, watching you play gave me some ideas. Want to help me with testing him? Sure, I'd be happy to help in any way I can. We both suggest ideas, she'd implement it, and we'd test it together and repeat. That's game developing for you. Just kept getting better and better. Tara's smile and enthusiasm was contagious. I couldn't help but be excited for her and in awe of her drive. If I could, I would make games. 100%. We spent the rest of the day working on her game, but it only felt like minutes. I'm just glad it wasn't another virtual reality game. Dude, if I could, actually make games, that'd be great. I know how to code, but very basic. I've made very basic games. They weren't, great, but I've made basic games. I think I've talked about that before. I don't remember. I was feeling a bit restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went downstairs to relax. Why was I restless? It's like someone had the same idea I did. I was relaxing on the sofa with a bottle of red wine in her hand. Hey there, AJ, care for a glass or 5? Sure. Sure, I can definitely drink at my age. Sure, I'd love a glass. Now that's what I'm talking about. She handed me a glass and poured until it was full. Whoa, maybe a little too much. What's life without a few risks? Long. Good answer. Much like your remaining lifespan. What? Cat filled her glass to the brim and drowned it in one go. Jesus. She laughed and lightly jabbed me. It felt like I was finally getting to see her real smile. That's because she's drunk off her ass. Okay, Cat started chugging down the bottle. You okay? I work on a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How do you think I could be? You mean you know what? That's fair. You might want to stop drinking that. You're more of a buzzkill than Damien, and I don't even know how it's possible. He killed people with buzzsaws. Sorry, I didn't mean that. It's okay, Cat, no worries. Now you mention it, how did you end up working here anyway? Oh, sorry, I was doing the drunk voice, but that was me talking. Oh, you know, your old career friend down the block. She laid down on the sofa. If you're here for a daily interview where I ask you about your day, I've already had enough footage. As strange as it might sound, Cat, I'm here because I'm worried about you. What's that? You people who chug a whole bottle of wine one night usually aren't in the best place. Worry about yourself. You're gonna die if you don't stop being stupid. I knew some of the things I'd done to survive. If you knew something I'd done to survive, you wouldn't be trying to comfort me. Because I'm a badass, and I punched a bear in the nose and won. From what it sounds like, no one really has a choice. You keep focusing on ratings and shit, and you'll be fine. Wait, was that me talking? Damn it. I'm not paying attention. Thanks. I'm talking to myself, sorry. If you don't mind, I could be alone. I'm gonna pass out. Good night. Don't stay up too late. I almost did the drunk voice again. Ray, the walking course is giving me advice on how to live now. Get it? Because you're gonna die and become a monkey zombie like all the girls did before. Anyway, do I really look that bad right now? Good night. I hurried along. No, hold on, just goddamn minute. If only I could escape this island as easily as I could from a very drunk cat. See, the drunk voice was required for that conversation. Wait a minute. Cat's drunk, then who's making sure today's episode is good? Something tells me I'm not going to sleep very well tonight. Alright, nightmare time. Boosh! The two of us were lying down in a grassy field watching the world pass us by. Yep, nightmare. Where would you want to go when we're out of here? The countryside. Seems like it'd be the only place nowadays that you can get some peace and quiet. It does sound nice. Would you come with me? I know it's not for everybody, and it's missing a lot of the... You don't even have to ask me, love, because I love you. And that's all that matters. Of course I'm coming with you. We're a team, right? We're a team. She moved closer. I held her tight in my arms. Mom would have loved you. Oh, I wish you would have had the chance to meet her. I know. We'll make sure our kid gets the chance to meet theirs, though. Oh, so cute. What? We're gonna have babies? Say that after we're actually engaged, you baka. It's cute how embarrassed she gets. You mean it? Every word. You're sweet. Not as sweet as you. Sorry. Alright. We've had a date with the 3 people I'm being forced to be with. So that will be it for this episode. I'll probably record another one shortly, so hopefully I'll get to pump these out soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you are engaged in the story as I am. I'm definitely enjoying, like, the art's great, the story's great. I'm very interested on where things going. I always have theories. If you guys have theories and are actually watching these videos and actually care and want to give me theories, not if you've already seen what happens. Don't just tell me what happens. Give me theories. I like theorizing because it's just fun, you know. It could be fun, and if you're right, you're like, yeah, you know. I don't know. It's fun. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Give me some theories. Give me your thoughts. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like the story. I do. I'm vibing. Tell me who your favorite character is. I mentioned that in the last video. But I haven't got any comments or anything, and I never do, so I'm encouraging you guys to do it. So, anyway, let's have this music send you guys out. See you guys in the next video where this music will pick us up in that video. Bye.